Hello and namaste everyone. It's me Ranjan Thakal welcoming all of you to Distance Learning Center of West Montessori Elementary School, Lazimbat. In previous class, I talked about human ear, one of the sense organ, and now today I am going to talk about human ear, another sense organ. Now, it's ear. We think that it's only an organ of hearing, but it's responsible to maintain our body equilibrium, to maintain the internal and external pressure, dividing into three parts: external, middle and internal ear. What does external ear do is it receives the sound wave. That receiving of sound wave is transferred to the middle ear, and finally it reaches to the inner ear, and from inner ear the stimulation it is received by the brain. Actually, it's first received by the nerve cells, and that nerve cell carries the sensation to the brain, and we feel the sensation of hearing. The main organs of external ear are pinna, earlobe, and auditory canal. Middle ear are tympanic membrane, that is also known as eardrum, and three ear ossicles, three bones: malleus, incus, and stapes, a Stachyon tube, and a ear cavity, middle ear cavity. And following to middle ear, there is internal ear that consists of oval window, round window, cochlea, and semicircular canals. Now, what is there is in outer ear, it consists of earlobe or pinna and auditory canal. The external ear pinna is supported by a flexible cartilage, and it is expanded only in case of mammal to collect the sound waves. In auditory canal, there is a presence of earwax. This earwax, it prevents dust particles and insects to enter inside the middle ear, because in middle ear there is a presence of tympanic membrane, eardrum, which is very sensible organ. If it's break, we cannot hear the sound wave, and to protect it there is a presence of the earwax. Now, moving on to middle ear, there is a tympanic membrane. This is tympanic membrane. Auditory ossicles, that is ear ossicles, and ear ossicles consist of three bones: malleus, incus, and stapes, and they all are present inside the middle ear cavity. Now, this middle ear cavity, it also consists of the air. Now, that air, it is responsible to maintain the pressure between internal and external parts. How? By inwarding and outward movement of the air to balance the internal and external pressure, and that is done with the help of Stachyon tube. That means Stachyon tube present in the middle ear. It is responsible to balance the equilibrium, external atmospheric pressure and internal atmospheric pressure. This is Stachyon tube. It connects the middle ear with the pharynx. Now, in case of inner ear, consists of a oval window, cochlea, semicircular canals. Actually, it's a membranous labyrinth. It's a name because it is a set of tubes and sac-like structures, and it is present in a bony cavity made up of bone, and which consists of a fluid called perilymph. These membranous labyrinth, it consists of two sacs. They are utricule and saccicule. Utricule means, or it is associated with three semicircular canals, and saccicule is associated with cochlea. Utricule with three semicircular canals, 1, 2 and 3 semicircular canals, and saccicule with cochlea. This one is cochlea. This is 2.5 spirally coiled, so that it resembles with a snail, and they are present, and there is a presence of the fluid called endolymph. It has two functions: maintenance of equilibriums and sensation of hearing. Now, mechanism of hearing. Now what happens is, in the first phase, the sound wave is collected by the external ear and it passes through the external auditory canal. If external auditory canal, these sound waves, they vibrates the tympanic membrane, eardrum. Now eardrum vibrates. That vibration of eardrum, that sensation is carried by malleus, incus, and finally to the steps. Three ear ossicles, three bones present in the ear ossicles. Now the sound wave enters into the internal ear of the body, our ear. Okay, now that steps, it sends the vibration to the oval window. This is the oval window. It sends to the oval window, and with the oval window, that sensation is carried up to the organ of Cotai. Organ of Cotai is the just above the basilar membrane. You can see organ of Cotai, the light green colored organ, and it is in the cochlea, and it stimulates the sensory cells of organ of Cotai. Actually, this organ of Cotai is the sensory cell. That means it receives the sensation. Now this, after organ of Cotai, it receives the sensation of hearing. It passes its sensation to the nerve cell, and finally the nerve cell carries or sends the nerve impulses to the brain, and when we hear the sensation of hearing, what kind of sound is it? I hope all of you are clear about the structure and how and mechanism of hearing of human ear. I request, if you have any problem, you will seek me the help, and in the next class we will continue with other sense organs. Till then, all of you stay safe. Bye bye.